Hi everyone, welcome back on here once again. I trust you're doing well and fine. Today we are going to be making together some homemade cassava flakes. In Akwa Ibom we call it Edita Ewa. Mostly enjoyed during the summer season but can also be enjoyed all year round. So sit back, relax and let's do this together. Alright, to prepare our cassava flakes, Edita Ewa, we need cassava, which is the major ingredient. We do not need a lot of things. So at this point, I'm just cutting them into reasonable sizes, and then I'm just going to peel, wash, and then we're going to boil. Edita Ewa can be enjoyed all year round, although most persons says it belongs to just the summer season. I would say all year round you can enjoy your Edita Ewa. It's something you need to have in your house while you are preparing your main food. Before it gets ready, members of your household can have something to munch on waiting for the main dish. In Akwa Ibom, where I come from, during the bride price payments, usually the in-laws are welcome with lots of dishes. It's been introduced to them. Among it is Edita Ewa, is always on the table as well. And the bride-to-be is always told, make sure you always have Edita Ewa in the house with pear, ube. We call it eben. So your husband can always munch on this while waiting for you to prepare the main dish. Even till this date, my husband says that to me as well. He keeps reminding me when I'm taking a while to prepare food. He says, where is my Edita Ewa? Where is my cassava flakes? Your people said you should always make that available for me. Funny, right? So I'll just peel this and then we'll go to wash. So I'm using 2 cassava. Usually, if you live near the farm where cassava is planted, it is cassava that is uprooted on that same day that is advisable to use, that it tastes better. But here in the abroad, what we find is what we use. All done, I'll go wash now. It's washed. I have it in a clean pot, I have water, and then we're going to boil. So when boiling the cassava, do not boil for too long. If it gets too soft, you will not enjoy it. So after like 10 minutes, I came back to check the cassava, which I had already put on the gas. So I just checked through all of the cassava. It's ready because my fork could run through it. So I turn off the gas at this point and filter out the water. You don't want to cook this for too long. Very careful. Do not cook for too long, else it become very soft. You need to keep an eye on it. Here it is. I took it out from the hot water and I put it inside cold water. What I'm going to do now is to cut it into the sizes that I want while using the center line as a guide. So you just cut that way as I'm cutting with your knife. That's the size we're aiming at. You can actually cut thicker if you want. So afterwards, we are going to be soaking this overnight. As long as you have this cassava flakes in a bowl, you have water in it to cover the cassava flakes, it will stay fresh. What you need to do is to make sure that each day, each morning, you change the water. It stays fresh and you keep enjoying it. I like to cut mine quite thin. So all done now, you can see what we have. I'm going to wash and change the water and put in a fresh water and then leave it for 24 hours. That's the next morning before it can be eaten. Ready to change the water. So this is like the next day. You can see what it looks like. The reason why you need to keep changing the water, okay? So I'll just change the water. Any acidity or starch is being rinsed out and then the fresh water would help it to keep fresh. Rinse out now. So here it is. I've rinsed it out and then we can eat now and enjoy it. So I have some pear, I have coconut that I'm going to be using for this as well. For the sauce, I am going to be making just pepper, habanero pepper and crayfish. So I'm just going to use my mortar now to pound the crayfish and the pepper. That's how we enjoy our Edita Ewa cassava flakes in my home. So I just break that down. It's ready now. So this can be served on the side or it can be mixed with the cassava flakes and be enjoyed. So now I want to prepare the pear, that is ube or eben. I have hot water in a pot. You can also use a little plate. I'll just put in the pear, put enough water to cover it, and then use the cover of the pot to cover it. After like 5 minutes it's soft and ready, I'll take it out. Some people just boil it directly on the gas. I don't do that. And then it's ready. Here I'm breaking the coconut as well. So here our Edita Ewa is ready and served. Enjoy. My pear looks overcooked because my baby was crying. I had to go attend to her. Before I came back, it came out overcooked, but then we still enjoyed it. So this is our cassava flakes, our Edita Ewa. Come join me, let's enjoy this together, and thank you for watching. Bye bye.